Hey music fans! As a roadie, I had this great opportunity to tour with all these bands. I wrote a book about my experiences on the road, and it was the #1 new release on Amazon and Bios, and it's now sold millions of copies on Kindle. I'm Joel Roadie, and this is my podcast, Party Like a Rock Star. This is Minniva. I have heard of her. I reacted to one of her tracks before. She did a Nightwish track, and so she's a good singer. Very good. So we're going to jump into this one. It's Over the Hills and Far Away. It is by Gary Moore. It was performed by Nightwish. I have found a couple other people that have performed it too. I just really genuinely like this track a lot. I've done like 15, 20 versions of it, and I'm not even close to tired. So let's see what Minniva does with this track. Hopefully she puts her own spin on this really cool thing. Let's do this.
Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am Minniva. Today I'm going to sing for you Over the Hills by Nightwish. Leave a comment down below to let me know what you think, and if you want to support me, please subscribe. Here we go.
Some great footage there. That waterfall at the end was like fake. It looked so cool. It was really great. I know not her gig, but the drums sound so good on this. As far as her, she did a fantastic job. She's a really gifted singer. The big issue I had a disconnect, and it's because I felt like she was just reading the lyrics and singing. And she was singing really, really well, right? This is clearly the Nightwish version, not Gary Moore. But it's just because you're reading, there's a little bit of a disconnect. If you're looking right into the camera and you're singing it with passion, you can feel the difference a little bit. And so that'd be the only thing I would knock a little bit. But she's really, really good. She seemed very sweet with her intro. You guys should definitely subscribe to her channel if you do not. And I think overall she did a pretty good job. I really do. So it's got to be hard, I think, too, when you're coming out with presumably a lot of material. I'm not very familiar with her work. But if she's coming out with a lot of videos, memorizing every word of every one of them, it's a bit hard, you know, man. And so there's that too. Anyway, guys, I think I only got one more. It's Tommy Johansson. Let's jump into that together and let's see what Tommy did with Over the Hills and Far Away. Let's do this. Hey, the podcast is over. What are you still doing here? Well, while you're here, like and subscribe. Thanks.